everyone, Letty here. Welcome to hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. I have another 12 by 12 paper pack smash video. I'm smashing Echo Park's Monster Mash this time. So welcome back everyone. I just picked up this Monster Mash from Echo Park. I decided to go ahead and smash it for my hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. One of my goals is to smash a 12 by 12 every month. And so I just could not wait to use it. So this is again Monster Mash by Echo Park. I just purchased it in my recent haul, one of my recent haul videos that I had just purchased. It is so super cute. I just could not wait till next year to use it. I picked up a few extra sheets and then one full 12 by 12. So that's the cover, and then these are the pattern papers. They're so cute. Here's some cut aparts, 4x6 cut aparts. They are double-sided. This is Echo Park, so pretty standard weight cardstock or scrapbook paper, double-sided. Look at this, real cute. So cute. Look at these fun googly spooky eyes. You've got a real pretty purple plaid. I really liked the addition of the darker bolder purple in this collection, and then like the lighter mint sort of light bluish color. It's just really pretty, I think, in person. And then you have, of course, your traditional oranges and blacks and things like that, greens. These are some 4x4 cut aparts, but look at the back. Look at all these cute cut aparts. They have really fun sayings on them. Some of them are a little snarky. Some of them are cute. They're just really cool. And so I can't really decide at this point what I'm going to do, but I have this as an option. I'm probably going to end up cutting that up. And then I did have this candy sheet as well. I really liked it. I think I got 2 of them, one extra one. And then we've got some little bats with stars and then some little like gravestones. And then we also have the more cut apart, sort of miscellaneous, some little dots on the background, some ghosties with some little sentiments. Really cute, really cute. So those are the papers. Then we do have a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Here are all of the really cute, adorable stickers that come in this collection. So super fun. And then again, I did pick up a few extra sheets. So those were the extra 3 sheets that I had picked up just to kind of coordinate with this to make sure that I had enough. So again, this is Monster Mash by Echo Park. I had just purchased it at Cheap Scrapbook Stuff. Let's see what I make. So I'm going to do a quick check-in real quick with you. I have already done the foundations of 3 items, 2 big projects, but I wanted to show you what I have. So I have some little cut aparts. I did end up cutting them up. I just really like the look of the little sentiments on the cut aparts. So I thought those would be perfect for like little focal images. I did cut up my 4x6s. I've got some 3x4s, tons of cut aparts there. And then I did keep these branding strips. So I've already cut down the strip at the bottom of my 12 by 12 sheets of paper, and I have those saved as well. I like to put those on the insides of my cards. And then I have these scraps. So these were scraps from when I was cutting down my mats for my albums. And so I do have these. I could technically cut them in half and use them on cards or fold them. I could make tags. I could do a ton of items with these. We'll see what I end up doing with them. And then I did have a couple of these like sort of square-ish scraps. These would be perfect to cut into 4s and put on little 3x3s or even on the fronts of cards. They are double-sided, super cute. And then I did save part of that strip of the cut aparts because I thought in case I need some bigger cut aparts, I will have the backs. But if not, then I can just finish cutting those down. I did have some scrap papers left over as well from when I cut down my mats for my albums. This is 5 1/4 by 12. So this is perfect to get 3 sections of 4 inches to get 3 A2 size card mats, which are 5 1/4 by 4 inches. So really awesome scraps that I feel like I had left over from my first couple of projects. I do have tons of stickers, and then I do have 1 additional sheet of 12 by 12. Remember, I had bought 3 extra sheets though. This one has the cute little stars on the background, and I think that's the side that I'm going to use, but I went ahead and held in cutting them up because I wanted to be absolutely sure before I did. I brought in these envelopes. These are holographic envelopes. I had got them on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and so you got 24 of them. I did use 5 on each of these little envelope albums. These are just easy envelope albums. I've done this on my channel before. I can link a tutorial either down below or at the end. I glued the envelopes together. I layered some black cardstock just to really thicken up this sort of the base because the envelopes are a little bit flimsier. So I did layer some black cardstock and then added my mats with the cardstock paper. So I'm going to use all the items that I have here to finish decorating these, as well as to finish decorating the second project, which was just a little basic journal that I made. And I wanted just something to kind of do some lists for Halloween and sort of right now in the next couple of weeks. And so I thought this would be perfect. I really wanted to make one type of like little mini journal here. And so I've got 2 little pockets. I have my paper. I just drew some squiggly little scribbled lines with some markers, and then I have started to sort of of make a couple of lists that I'll be using. But otherwise, I'll finish decorating these with my cut aparts, sort of like this. If I find one that I feel like could tuck into a pocket to keep, you know, a list of something or a memo, I could do that. I'll finish decorating all of these off camera, and then I'm going to also do the rest of my projects with all of the scraps that I have left over, and you can come back for a full recap up next. So let's see what I made. Okay, so I did do a 12 by 12 smash. It was Monster Mash by Echo Park. That was the cover. These are my sticker sheets, or the items what I had left, which was an empty sticker sheet and then almost no cover at all. I did end up for once, I actually cut up even onto the cover. I thought it was just too cute just to put in the recycle. I brought out the Best Witches stamp set. This is from Not Too Shabby Shop. I really like that little sentiment, and I put it on the inside of my cards. I'll show you in just a bit. Again, I showed you these Hobby Lobby Paper Studio holographic envelopes. So these were the first two big projects that I did. Let me walk through them. So I did that Halloween list journal. I did already finish this up. I had finished decorating, and then I did add a couple of stickers on the inside. I did 3 little holes, stitched it together with some twine, added some white paper that I drew some little lines on, and I think this was like 32-pound paper, maybe a little bit thicker than regular copy weight. And then I did add some stickers, added a couple of cut aparts into the pockets. And so you can see here, these were just so super cute. I really love these little cut aparts, and I thought they would work perfectly inside this type of journal for myself. And then I did also cut the front of my cover, which is where I saved all that paper. And then that circle, that oval was what was right in the middle that had the name of the paper. So I thought this would be cute. I could laminate it. I could add some paper, staple some paper in there, use it for notes, but I thought it was just too cute just to toss in the recycle. So I went ahead and saved it. So that was my Halloween journal. And then I also did 2 5x7 easy envelope albums. You saw the basic construction just a little earlier. I've already decorated them. I did layer some cut aparts and black cardstock mats and some more of that holographic paper. I actually brought in some holographic cardstock to go with it because the original foundation is made from envelopes. And so you see here, I did add some little tuck spots on the inside, and then I did stick some of the little cut aparts into the pockets where the recipients could just sort of glue them over the pictures to label, or, you know, add some dates and times and things like that to their pictures. I have again added more of the little tuck spots, more pockets, another little tuck spot on this side, and it does go, you know, all the way to the end. And then we have another pocket, and I just added little stickers and items to embellish the inside. I tried to make it sort of basic because I really wanted all of the pictures to do all the work, and then I added my sticker at the back. So that was one of them. The second one is pretty much exactly the same. The overall design, by the way, is basically exactly the same. The pattern papers are put in different spots, but I have sort of the same composition here. And then we did add little tuck spots and just made it so super easy to utilize. And I did have a little scrap, so I glued that there. It doesn't have a tuck behind it. It just is just to kind of break up some of that pattern and just to use my scraps. And so here is what this looks like. You can see here, those little tuck spots go all the way. You could stick a photo right behind there, like, or a mat. I still need to put my label on that second one, but these are 2 little easy envelope albums that I made, and my initial journal. I did also do 21 A2 size Halloween cards. Now, I do not need any more for this season, but I figured I would prep these and save them for next year. I went ahead and had cut up some little items that I wanted for 3x3 cards, but when I was making these cards, I went ahead and just put them on some of the fronts of my card bases. And so I did stamp a sentiment on some white cardstock, added some stickers and some scraps on the insides of my cards. I could add jemmies or enamel dots just to kind of finish embellishing these, or any additional more bulky dimensional sort of embellishments. I left them very plain right now because I figured I'm not really sure how I'm going to use them, when I'm going to use them, or who they're going to be for. And I figured if I'm going to donate them, I want to make sure that I hold on putting any like little bitty embellishments that could fall off, because a lot of the donations for kids will prohibit from adding like little enamel dots or jemmies or something. So I figured I would wait. I would finish them off later, maybe next year. But at least I already have these prepped and ready to go. So super easy. I did the same, and I did the same pattern over all of them. And then I did cut down that one last sheet of 12 by 12 that I had. You see there the stars. So again, that was 21 A2 size Halloween cards. I did still have some scraps, so I made some 3x3s. I made 12 of them. So 3x3s are some of my favorite to make. They're very small. They're not as practical as like an A2, but I think they're just so easy. I did add a little scrap from the branding strip in the inside of my little 3x3, and then I did add a little layer of holographic cardstock. That was the one from Michaels that I added to the fronts. And I also did cut up from that front cover. You saw how I had pretty much nothing left over. I cut it down. I added some of those little images onto these little 3x3s. So I did have some scraps as well left over. And so even though it doesn't cover up the full front, I still think it looks cute with the holographic paper. You see there's some more of those little images. Some of those are stickers, but the majority are from that front cover. So you just never know. You could use up every single bit of that paper pack. So those were my 3x3 cards. Now this is probably going to seem crazy to some of you guys, but I saw these little bitty like displays of what the papers look like, the little samples on the front of the paper pad. And I immediately thought of like backing them with holographic paper and making little sheets of paper for Barbie. So I figured I would pass these on to my nieces. They could play with these and then toss them rather than me just throwing it straight into the recycle. So we've got Barbie crafting paper there. This is what I had left over. I had some of the cut aparts as well as some of the branding strip pieces that say Monster Mash. I'll just toss this in my stash for now, but otherwise I am considering this 12x12 smashed. Again, this was hashtag Crafty Goals 2023, where I want to smash 12x12s every month. And again, this was Monster Mash by Echo Park. This all pretty much what I had left over. What was your favorite project of this whole video? Please let me know in the description or in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you got inspired. Happy crafting.